Mexicans. That's why they lay around.
Shalom. First, I like to give just like all praises all their glory to Yahweh Ba'ashir, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashir with Kakadash. I would like to give just like double honors to my apostle Ellis, a great millstone, who will well, who just who pushes his word and truth and also sincerity, risking their lives and freedom to do so, thou so whatever. And also salutations to the elect. 144,000 judges, that's 12,000 men for each tribe. And also salutations to the 1/3 man, women, true, that's part elect. And special shout out to the few sisters that's listening and learning. They try to see salvation. To you, I said, Shalom. This is your brother Sakaya for the Great Millstone. Issachar, back at it now, listening to truth. Saw this video earlier, and like I want to do a video. So I'm gonna try to do probably 3 videos tonight. Lord willing. So I got some precepts. So I'm gonna try not to make it as long as I'm gonna try not to make it as long. It depends on the spirit. So the topic is Issachar is the most hardworking people. All right. Why I say Issachar is the most hardworking people? Because they are the most hardworking people, man. You so-called Mexicans are the most hardworking people, man. Okay? You take jobs that nobody don't want to fucking do, and you work sun up to sun down, 6 days a week, 7 days a week, working. That's what they do. They work in the fields, they work in the hot, they work in the cold. They just tough, man. Very tough. And also, this is a prophecy that you're gonna do that. Issachar. So I'm gonna play this video right here. This is on YouTube, where Jesse's Ventura and Joe Rogan will say like they will say some good things about you. Okay, so some of y'all that don't know Joe Rogan, he's like a martial artist. Okay, he did karate and taekwondo when he was young, and then he was a taekwondo national U.S. Open champion. He did a little bit of kickboxing, but he did stand up comedy, and he was on Fear Factory. Now he was in the UFC. He was a commentator. Then he like blew up. So he got his own podcast. Okay, and like Joe Rogan is a Jake. Okay, and also Jesse Ventura, he's a Navy SEALs, and also he's a wrestler, actor. Yeah, he was a politician. He was governor for Minneapolis as an independent in 1998. Okay, for one term, and he taught at Harvard for a year. You know, Jesse is Jesse, and he brings out a lot of points. So. And he said that when he was in Minnesota not too long ago where Imai Woon that got killed, he said like America is like a third world country. And it is. Okay. So I'm gonna play the video, and then I got some precepts. Fair use, fair use. I'm not making no money off of this. Fair use, fair use. I'm using this video for biblical prophecy educational purposes. Fair use, fair use.
Lazy Mexicans. That's why they lay around, and these brown-skinned people, these Mexicans, they're all smoking pot.
And Esau, like, what you say about our people and stuff, you're going to pay for that, man. You're going to pay for that. Most likely going to have you devils accountable for your actions. Okay? Let's play some more.
You live in Mexico.
About 4 months out of the year.
Who the fuck is less lazy than Mexicans? Mexicans, like,
they're the hardest damn workers I've ever met.
Exactly. It is one of the dumbest stereotypes of all time. Check out Mexican gardeners.
I'll tell you this. I live off the grid. I live where there's no electricity, and an hour from pavement and an hour from electricity. A neighbor built a home down there, and I had nothing to do, so I'd go watch it every day. That's how I live down there. And I watched these Mexican workers build a home out of cement from scratch. They didn't have electronic cement mixers. They mixed every bit of that cement by hand. Lazy.
That's what they do. Like these Issacharites, these Zebedites, all the tribes, they build houses, and Benjamites too. They build and what and Jakes in West Coast Africa, in the Caribbean as well. They build houses with bricks. Okay, they build houses with bricks. They don't build houses with wood because the termites is gonna eat that shit up. And also the floods, it floods. Okay, they build with with just like concrete bricks, man. Where my family from Trinidad, they build houses with bricks. Okay, not with wood because the termites are so bad, they'll do eat your damn wood. So they use bricks and concrete to uh to 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 build a house. They put steel bars on the ground. They dig up the ground up, make it look good, and they put like metal bars on the ground and concrete, and then they put cinder blocks. That's what they do. Okay, and like they are just the hardest workers, man. They do a job that no one can do. Working with them, you can't even like, keep up with them. The old ladies, you can't even keep up with them. Yeah, to for these Edomites to say they lazy and stuff, you damn those got a lot to pay for, because on my job, right? On my job, I work in this auction, so I'm just doing this for a while until I find something better. So I'm about to go to school in 2 weeks to do like to do electrical, because I'm trying to give me a trade. So in 2 weeks I'm gonna start going to school for a trade. So I'll be working going to school at night, like 4 days a week, Monday to Thursday. Um on my job we like move the vehicles around. They said repossess vehicles, and the people do some paperwork on it, and they put the stickers to see where it go at and what type of problems they have. So this it's a car like he's like a transporter. He transport vehicles, and the dude lost his left leg. He had on two crunches, walking with no leg. He got only one leg, other leg gone, and he had people working with him. They bringing cars in, drive the vehicle. That's how tough they are, man. Okay, for you EMItes that talk shit, say they this and that, like Nero, go and do the work. You ain't gonna last. You got EMItes are so damn prideful. But when this place go down, you gonna go in slavery, and guess what? You gonna work for us. You gonna be our slaves. Issachar, look, a kingdom is coming, man. The kingdom is coming, and just like you're not gonna work no more. You're gonna be chilling, man, and just like you're gonna have these Edomites do the work for you. Okay, if they don't want to serve you, they're gonna die. Okay, so let's get some precepts, man. Enough of me jibber jabbing. So I'm gonna try to hurt this. I'm gonna try to make it short. It depends on how the Spirit of the Lord got had me to do. This is Genesis chapter 49 and verse 14. Issachar is a strong ass, couch it down between two burdens. You damn Issacharites are so strong, man. Y'all work sun up to sundown, man, women, children, man, little boys, little girls, been working sun up to sundown, doing the back-breaking work, man. Back-breaking work, and they be happy about it. They work 6 days, 7 days a week, working all types of conditions and stuff, because they just doing the work, because it's a prophecy that like you strong ass. You know, you like do the work. Okay? Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 17. That's like This is Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse yeah, this is Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 17. It reads, Israel is a scattered sheep. The lions had driven him away. First the king of Assyria had devoured him, and last this Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, had broken his bones. So the Israelites became like scattered, right, and then went into captivity. It said it started with the Assyrians. So it started with the northern kingdom. All right, Solomon the Manasseh the fifth, and he conquered Samaria. It also besieged it around 725 BC, and it ended in like 722 BC. So then you have another that came up. His name was Sargon the second, which he ruled immediately after, when you know that Salmanassar the fifth had died. So Nebuchadnezzar, all the right which the southern kingdom won over the with the captivity under them under them Babylon, like started around like um like 586 BC, and uh ruled for 3 years. Okay, like just like Nebuchadnezzar took the northern kingdom into slavery. Okay, and let's go to Second Kings. Yeah, I wrote my notes down, and in class I wrote down my notes, so I got my notes. That's why you always have to go back at your notes when you learn from class. Yeah, this is Second Kings chapter 17 and verse 3. It reads, against him came up Salmanasseh the king of Assyria, and Hosea became his servant and gave him presents. So like Solomon the fifth came up against our people, and all right, and you know that, and basically made them tributary with all right Salmanassar the king of Assyria, and like Hosea became his servant and gave him prisoners. Okay, like Solomon the just like the fifth, man. Let's go down to verse 16. This is Second Kings uh, cha- uh, cha- chapter 17, verse 16. And they left all the other commandments of the Most High, their power. They had made molten images and two calves, and made groove and worship all the hosts of heaven and serve Baal. Yeah, that's what they was going on. The Northern King was going on the same thing, going back into ancient Egypt. Verse 17, and they caused their sons and their daughters to pass through the fire, and use the divination and enchantments, and sold themselves to do evil in the sight of the Yahweh Shai, to provoke him to anger. That's what they did. Our people turned to witches and warlocks. So the Most High removed them out of his sight, right? And right, and move them out of his sight, man. And that, verse 18, therefore the Lord was very angry with Israel and removed them out of his sight. They were only left but the tribe of Judah. Yeah, they did Most High moved the northern kingdom out of Israel. All right, and there was like the tribe of Judah only. In verse 19, also Judah kept not the commandments of the Most High their power, but walk in the statutes of of Israel which they had made. Verse 20. Slacker. And the Lord Yahweh Shai rejected all the seed of Israel and afflicted them and delivered them into the hand of the spoilers until he had cast them out of his sight. Yeah, so the hand of the spoilers is is, is these Assyrians, Sabra Manasseh the fifth. All of Israel went into captivity. Paul says at that time to where the southern kingdom were able to return back into the land. The southern kingdom were able to eventually return back into the land and and build a temple. All right. So and like how they the northern kingdom came here to America. So no. Let's go second Ezra. Like second Ezra chapter 13 and verse 40. Those are just like those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Issachar the king, whom Salmanasseh the king of Assyria led away captive, and he carried them over the waters, and so came they went to another land. So the 10 tribes, the northern kingdom, they left from Assyria, and they was on a boat, and like they went to another land. All right, another land. That another land. That land is America. They went to the waters. All right, they went to just like America. Okay, they went to America. America, parts of the Caribbean, Central America, and just like South America, but mainly in America. Okay. Let's go to Jeremiah and also what you northern tribes, man. Y'all don't want to listen. You know, you want to save up $100,000 to just like not for your dog can't together, but like you ain't save up $100,000 to just like pay for attorney to just like have you and your family become U.S. citizen. Huh? You want to save up to pay for a party and stuff, but you don't want to come back to your true power. You don't want to come back to just like your how about sharing a shot, man. Come on, man. You want to spend $100,000 on a keys together, but like you don't want to be wise to just like pay for attorney for you and your family to be U.S. citizen, so that way Esau do not get on your ass. I'm just saying. And then you broke, you go back again, work some hours and stuff. Majority of you that northern tribes y'all got like a fucked up mindset, man, and like that's not good, man. That's not good. Having for your dollar, spending $100,000 or more on a case together, and then you invite family members, and they get all drunk and stupid, causing a whole bunch of shit, man. That's why Most High is gonna judge you two dirts, man. So this is Jeremiah chapter 4 and verse 22 in the NLT. My people are foolish and do not know me, says the Most High Yahweh Shai. They are stupid children who have no understanding. They are clever enough to do wrong, but they have no idea how to do right. So you 2/3, okay, my people. Who's my people? You Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You 2/3. You are very foolish. You do not know the Most High, and you ain't want to know. Says the Most High. The Most High call you 2/3 stupid children because 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are just like very stupid. You're very stupido. You got no understanding. You got no understanding to do right. You have no understanding. You paying $100,000 for a case a year, but you will use that money to pay for a lawyer to be wise, to get you a citizenship, so Esau will not be coming on your ass. And you don't have no understanding. When you be driving and drinking, you know that Esau's gonna catch you and throw you in jail. You got no understanding. You come here illegally, have a false name, but you ain't try to just like be just like a U.S. citizen. You wait for years. You got no understanding. You are very clever enough to do wrong, at doing wrong, man. Fucking with another man's woman, fucking each other, doing, being witches and warlocks, worshiping the dead, killing people, chopping people, etc. But but to have no idea how to do right. You don't know how to do right. You don't know how to repent. You don't even know you're an Israelite. You got no idea how to do right, man. And that's, it's just like, that's a shame, man. That's a shame, bro. This is Hosea. Let's go to Hosea. The book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6, it reads, My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, and I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. But I will also forget thy children. So you 2/3. My people, who's my people? You Israelites. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. You don't know who you are. You're destroyed for lack of knowledge. You think you're a so-called Mexican. Those are proverbs and bywords, man. That's in Deuteronomy 28 chapter, man. But because thou hast rejected knowledge, so you 2/3, you reject knowledge. How do you reject knowledge? From the prophets. From us, GMS, from apostles and elders and bishops and officers, teachers down, and other fairy brothers that pushing on 100% truth, trying to give you knowledge. You rejected it. All right, you rejected the most. We rejected the Most High's knowledge, and like I will also reject thee. So the most High is gonna reject you. That thou shalt be no priest to me. You're not gonna be a priest to him. Seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, you have forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. The Most High is going to forget thy children. Most High is going to forget you 2/3, man. But y'all don't care. You don't care. But that's okay. Y'all catching hell. The Most High using Donald Trump to like jack you up. Because I heard in these damn FEMA centers, Esau be like taking Northern Kingdom's sons and torturing them, smashing their damn the little boys' testicles. In these damn detention centers. This is Hosea chapter 13 and verse 16. It reads, Samaria shall become desolate, for she have rebelled against her power. That's your northern tribes, all right? They shall fall by the sword, and their infants shall be dashed into pieces, and their women with their children shall be ripped up. Yeah, that happened up in Puerto Rico. That came to pass. That happened in Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, Cuba, and the Americas, man. That happened to you, to you Tahinos. All right, when Esau came, Christopher Columbus came. All right, stab y'all in your back, grabbing the woman, tie her up on her legs, tie her up on the tree, grabbing their babies, it's smashing them down to the ground and stuff, stopping their heads because they was out of bullets. They used a sword, a knife, to go in the woman's stomach, pregnant woman's stomach, and take the babies out and smash them on the ground, stopping their heads. That's what Christopher Columbus did. All right, it's in the books. Why? Because of disobedience. That's the anger of the Lord. Because due to disobedience, and like also is coming back again. Okay, Esau going to show his true horse. He showed it on a small scale. Wait till he do it on a bigger scale. Y'all gonna learn, man. Y'all gonna fucking learn. This is 2 Ezra chapter 9 and verse 9. It reads, Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell torments. Verse 10, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. Yeah, you 2/3, y'all gonna be in pitiful case. Because you abuse the Most High's ways. You worshiping different idols. You worshiping the Day of the Dead. You have all these different gods and shit. All right, y'all gonna you cast them away despitefully. So now y'all gonna develop torments. Some of these northern tribes are developing torments in these FEMA centers. They receive benefits and have not known me. You northern tribes receive a lot of benefits, man. And like you have not known the Most High. Verse 11, and they that have lowered my law, while they had liberty, and when as yet a place of repentance was open unto them, but understood not, but despised it. But the same must know it after by death by pain. So you 2/3 lower the Most High's law, man. When you let have liberty, all right. When that place of repentance was open to you. How do this man, the prophets, bring out videos every day, be on the highways and hedges, week in and week out, giving you mercy, okay? But you understood not, but you despise it, man. What's gonna happen to you? The same must know it after death by pain. Y'all gonna learn the fucking hard way, man. Y'all gonna die by pain, man. Not just a quick pain death, no, a slow, agonizing, painful death. That's what's coming to you 2/3, man. So I'm about to wrap this up. First, I'd like to give just like all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. I would like to give double honors to my apostle, the elders of Great Millstone. On Lord's will, this is edifying. Till next time, Shalom.